So it's going to be a quick turnaround. I've caught lake cod out of there. Oh, okay.
You can roll on this and go for a dive. I almost did. The most valuable piece of equipment on the entire boat.
That was with Chrome and Emmy. Down in there, let's see if I can catch something. You can probably make it out.
Vancouver reservation?
No reservation.
Just one adult today?
Okay, so you're probably wondering, why am I getting back on a boat so quickly to go back to the mainland? And the reason is I'm doing a supply run and I'm picking up some important mail that came in for me, and then that's it. I still have that sprinter job to do in Victoria, which is going to be basically at the end of the week or so. So I'm getting a few things ready for after that, because my friend Nick that I'm doing that job for, we're going to do some fishing, we're going to go out and do some shooting. So I want to go back and get my rifle and some ammo and stuff like that, and we're just more or less prepping for the hunting season and that sort of thing. I'm also doing a new load that I'm going to work up, because I'm moving from a jacketed lead bullet to a full monolithic copper bullet this year for hunting. So at least that's my intention, so hopefully I can get everything that I need to put that together too. So anyway, that's the plan. So it's going to be a quick turnaround, and that's it. So I'm gonna go get on the boat. Wow, it's looking pretty good. It's quite a feeling to be able to drive your vehicle right on deck of a big boat like this and just set sail. It's one of the reasons why I love living in this area, is it just adds a whole dynamic that I never grew up with. So it's kind of exciting for me to get on these boats and take it for a ride. Caught out of there. Got some dogfish as well, which is a small shark kind of fish. It's a small shark. Cool spot though. Wow. Peace out, bro.
Peace out, man.
See you next time. Is that the handy master?
Try to kick, is that what we're doing? Okay, stop beating me up. Okay. Safe travels, bro.
Thanks,
Do you go for a hug?
No.
Jeez, okay, I'll give you a hug.
Hey, you decent?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna walk down. I just parked. Okay, downtown Vancouver, Cole Harbor. Here to see my friend Lonny. Hi. Thank you very much. How are you?
Who you guys looking at?
It's YouTube. Want to say hi?
Hi, YouTube. De Forgla, ja? Hoopty hoopty. Far vernugen, ja? Ja.
Good to see you.
Been a while, hasn't it? Jeez.
Yeah, no. It has been a while.
You can roll on this and go for a dive. I almost did.
Lonny lives on this boat, you guys. We did a video a while ago, but I didn't put it up.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. It's looking pretty clean.
Welcome to mein Herr. No. What's the word for?
I don't know.
Spoiled it.
Yeah. What were you saying?
Here, the most valuable piece of equipment on the entire boat, the espresso machine.
Yeah. All right. You gonna fix me up one?
What would you like? You got your choice. Medium, weak, or strong coffee or espresso.
Just like a medium coffee would be good.
Got it.
Thank you. See up here. There we go, the helm. Here's something I designed, you guys. This little box, I didn't make it, but I designed it, and I made a prototype, and then a furnishings guy for boats who had a shop to work with teak. He finished this all up with bird's eye maple and then teak. There used to be a big steering wheel right there, and now this is the steering wheel for this whole thing. Beep, 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 beep. Right? Big boat. Here's another one too. Same thing. So you can sit in the chair, relax, have a cup of coffee in this one, and steer the boat with that one. Oh, hey, I got a question for you, Lonny.
Yeah.
You know that fishing rod I gave you?
Yeah.
Can I take that along for a little trip to the island with me?
Absolutely.
Oh, right on. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Danke.
I bought this stuff years ago, and I used it a couple times, mostly on Lonny's boat here, and I just left it with him. I'll give it back to him. I'm just going to use it for this little trip to the island, because anyone who goes aboard his boat when he's out on the ocean, it's nice that he's got a fishing rod and stuff that he can lend them. Lonny and I have been friends for about 15 years. We met at a scooter shop in South Vancouver and both had a sense of craftsmanship that either of us appreciated. It's a story for another occasion, perhaps one where we go out to sea on his beautiful boat. This time it was a short visit. We went out for a bite to eat at a local breakfast spot before I moved on to pick up the rest of my gear. It is one hot day out there. It's almost as hot as it was when I was up in Penticton with at that lake with all the leeches and stuff. That was with Chrome and Emmy. And Jeffy Bear came out. But yeah, it's almost as hot here, man. It's 38 degrees Celsius. Ooh, it's very full load, so I'm gonna try to get all the way to Victoria back there today. So if I have to sleep in here, I have to sleep in here, but I'm gonna try to get it all the way back there so I can offload all this stuff. And yeah, big roundabout day. Trying to beat the heat, I got this shading out some of the inside of my van. It's one of my shower towels that I use. So I just got it hung up there with a couple magnets, one over that way and the other one's over there. Other than that, yeah, it's pretty wild ruckus in here. So I'm just gonna sit in the driver's seat and work on a video, do some stuff like that. So I got this spot right here, right on the edge, so I got this beautiful view. And Look at this place. That's Horseshoe Bay. So this is part of West Vancouver, British Columbia. Most of the downtown core is like all the way on the other side over a bridge. But over here they've got the ferry terminal. They've got a little, you know, marina down here, and there's a couple restaurants down that way, right along the edge here, and that kind of thing. So when you are waiting in a ferry line if you are coming here, if you got some time to kill, you can just like wander over this way to the village here, grab a bite to eat, grab a cup of coffee, that kind of thing, and you know, soak it in. It's pretty neat place. Anyway, let's go for a walk. Holy smokes, it's hot out. I'm gonna have to go back down to the van here soon just to get some more water, and I don't have sunscreen on, so I'm not gonna spend too much time out here. Grab my fishing rod and I just dropped it right down in there. See if I can catch something. Yeah, it's a dork move, but I'd love to. I know how to go fish the ocean. I'll just get on the ferry boat and troll. One day off island, but it feels really good to be back on the island. There's a nice kind of magic to it, and all this nautical stuff. You're always part of this. Like, you're surrounded by ocean. You know, it's just everywhere. It's really cool. It's really good. Anyway, time to get back in the house and get ready to hit the road. Not sure how far I'm gonna go tonight, but the van is full. I could kind of shove everything in the front and get a night's sleep somewhere. But it's not going to be too comfortable to hang out in it with all the gear that I've got in there right now. So kind of makes sense to offload it too. But we'll see. I'm just going to go for a drive and then I'll figure it out. Yeah, listen to this. Okay, I landed here in Squamish. Just gonna have a nap or a sleep. See you soon. Morning. Time to hit the road. It's 5:30. It's actually up at 4:45, but decided to drive. Okay, I made it all the way back to my friend Nick's place. You can probably make it out. Can we get it? Where is it? Where is it? The sun back there. It's hard to see. I can't even see it. It's like right behind that pole. Anyway, it's smoky here. We drove down from Squamish this morning and it's pretty smoky here, so I checked the smoke map and all the lower island is covered with this smoke that's blowing out from the mainland. It is what it is. I can taste it a little bit in the air, but it's not bad at this point. But if it gets to me, I'm probably gonna drive back up there and catch up on videos and stuff like that, and then yeah, just get away from the smoke and breathe some fresh air. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this video up right now from here. It's morning. I'm just gonna get going on the computer and do some editing and stuff and get my stuff in his place, do some laundry and all that kind of. I mean, there's no highlights in any of that stuff, guys. I'm just gonna take care of business essentially for the next day or two or whatever. So I don't think I'm gonna do a whole lot of filming. And there's a seagull right up there. He's the one making all that noise. See you, bud. Anyway, yeah, guys, thanks for watching and keeping up with everything. My plan here in the next little bit is I'm gonna eventually get around to doing some salmon fishing and some trout fishing and all that sort of stuff, and then I'll probably do some shooting stuff here in the future. I'll film that, share that stuff with you guys, and then I'll probably film a little bit around this electrical job that I'm doing on this Sprinter. Anything that's interesting, right? Anyway, stay tuned and we'll see you soon. Bye for now, guys. I was like, I just finished that video up and I'm like, oh, but this kind of wraps it up too. I just have my rod chucked in there for now, but I found a place for that big fishing net and I put half of it right here and I just got it tied down with this little strappy deal, and then the handle is right there too. And I used a couple of these little twisty tie things. They're pretty good. Anyway, that'll keep that like that. I actually got to pick up a couple more for that one. And